Okay, so you're sitting at home and you're wondering, okay, how can I get that Facebook video that you created earlier in the day and download it so that I can actually manipulate it just a little bit and then go ahead and proceed to upload it onto YouTube because we have a YouTube channel. So I think, okay, I'll go online, and Facebook allowed me to download the video onto my computer. This is from the PM and the AM earlier today. I go ahead and I download it, and I start to look at it, and I start to run it, and I start to realize, where's the volume? He's talking, saying a lot of good stuff. It's not any volume at all. So anyway, so I had this awesome message this morning. It was all in celebration of this being a season of light. And I was calling to attention that tonight, this evening, is the first evening of an 8-day festival, which is called Hanukkah. And on the first night and each successive night, Jewish families will light a candle on a menorah, adding more light throughout the next 8 days. This is all in celebration of what was called the Maccabean Rebellion against the Syro-Greek Empire. They only had enough oil to put into the lamps in the temple for one night. And through God's providence, the oil lasted for 8 days. It's amazing how God sometimes takes just a little bit and multiplies it. We see it many times in the Holy Scriptures and also in Jesus' ministry, that whole fishes and loaves thing. Anyways, so I was talking about how it's kind of cool that during this season, particularly in the Northern Hemisphere, this being a season when we have an opportunity to light candles in various faith traditions. And I even talked about how we light candles in the Christian church, a candle on each of the Sundays of Advent on the Advent wreath. And we'll light the first and the second and the third and then the fourth. The fourth candle is lit just the Sunday before Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Eve, we light the large candle that's in the center of the wreath, the Christ candle. And that's to remind us that on that night, we celebrate the coming of the light, the Word of God made flesh in the birth of Jesus. It's this wonderful idea that God comes to be amongst us. And so I went ahead and I lit all the candles on the Advent wreath, including the tall one, and even paid attention and acknowledged that, oh my gosh, he lit the third and the fourth candle before the Sundays that they're supposed to be lit, and he lit the Christ candle. That happened one year on the fourth Sunday of Advent. We all kind of laughed. So, but it was also a call and a recognition that this is just a sign of how we gather light during our season in the Christian church. We also acknowledge that there are other traditions, such as Yule, which is the celebration on the 21st of December. That is the winter solstice for us in the Northern Hemisphere. That's the day when the least amount of light we have in a 24-hour period from sunrise to sunset. It is the shortest daylight day of the year. And then Yule celebrates the return of the light because each day after that we'll have more and more light on each day until spring comes, and we celebrate with great joy all the returning of daylight. I also encouraged us to consider ways that we could prepare for Christmas Eve services within the community of faith. To ask each of you to participate in lighting candles and then sending me photos of those pictures to my email address, or you could have posted them down in the Facebook page. And so there I am wondering, I wonder why nobody has looked at my Facebook page. or liked it, or commented, like, hey, where's the sound? Anyways, so what I'd like for you to do is take some time, get your family together, give everybody candles, find a nice place to take a photo, perhaps by the Christmas tree or maybe by the Nativity, and turn down the lights so it looks like our sanctuary on Christmas Eve when we share the light of Christ, and have everybody with their candle lit and take a photo of your family, and then email that to me. I'll put my email address here, and you can also go ahead and post it on the Facebook page right there, and I'll pull that down. I now know how to download photos from Facebook onto my computer. And then I'm going to take all those photos wherever you are on Christmas Eve, and I'm going to incorporate that into our candle lighting celebration where we share the light of Christ. So instead of just the light of Christ being in one place, it's going to be spreading throughout the entire county. So that was the message. I hope you enjoyed it. Or if you couldn't hear it, you can enjoy it now. Anyways, send me your photos. I'll look forward to getting them soon. God bless.